And welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. As you can see, something weird is going on here. I've got a betta cup inside of the betta container where my female is. And this is where the female that wasn't doing so well, now you actually can see her better, is, because I was really concerned. It got kind of cold last night. And I knew these guys, could probably deal with it. But because this one was injured, being in colder water, slowing down its metabolism wouldn't be good for its health. So I had this random idea of when I put the cup in here, clip it, cover it, and this would ensure that the water would still get heated from this, the heat would get passed on through, and then she would have a warm, oh, Mr. Bubbles. I even turned on your light yet. Hi, Mr. Bubbles. You want attention, do you? He's like, yes. Yes, I am stuck right here. There we go. Good job. And then you just go right back. You're so silly. So I figured out that in order to heat up all of their water, all I need is a larger Tupperware container where I can fit all these containers, fill it up with a little bit of water, put this heater in it, and I can actually heat all of them at once while using only one heater. So without further ado, let's get started. So for this, you're going to need a Tupperware container. It doesn't have to be brand new because the fish are actually not going to be touching the water that's in the container. So fill it up and start to slowly put in all the containers. Don't fill it up all the way, but instead I found it easier to fill it up a little more, see how the water level rises, make sure that the heater is covered. Now I turned off the heater first to make sure that it didn't overheat, and I kept slowly adding everybody in. Now also keep in mind that when you add your containers with either betta cups or other containers, the water level will rise. That's why I recommend slowly adding water, and if there's a little too much, you can always take it out. Adjust it to what works best for your fishies. So here I added the other 2 cups. I put some space between them so they're not too stressed. And when I am not filming, I do put the cover containers on the 2 smaller betta cups in case the bettas would like to jump out. That would not be a good thing. So I do cover it, but for the sake of this video, I keep it uncovered so we can look at them and you can see them from the side. That's the pro having a clear container, and the water will nicely heat up all of the containers and keep it at a consistent temperature, which is awesome. If you would like to see why it is beneficial to keep bettas at a warmer and consistent temperature, I did make a video and I will be sharing an annotation up above, so you can click on that and watch that. It is very important for betta fish for sure. So this is the top view of everything. I have attached some lights and the fish are doing well. The temperature has adjusted and everybody is happy and toasty in their first day of sharing a little heater. So as you can see, everybody's doing really well. I put a thermometer in here and the temperature, it's hard to see on the camera, but the temperature of the water has been staying around 75 degrees, which is a little lower than ideal. Ideal would be around 78, but this is way better than the 68 to 70 that would have been without the heater. So as you can see, the bettas are, especially the little ones, are much more active, and this will also help give them consistent growth, as the heat of the water affects a fish's metabolism. So if the water is colder, the metabolism slows down and the fish will digest slower, grow slower, be more lazy and sluggish. And if the water is a little warmer, their metabolism speeds up a bit. So as you can see, the betta that was not doing so well in the first video where I introduced the females is much more active, has been swimming around, and right now she wants to be fed, so she's excited to see me. So just providing a betta fish with warmer water already makes such a difference, which is why I really stress that people use heaters when keeping betta fish. I know in the hobby A lot of pet stores say you don't need a heater for a betta fish at all. Yes, you do. It really affects them. Unless you live in a place that's really warm every day, then you don't. But you know, here in Chicago right now, it's fall, it's getting cold. So this is my temporary setup where I'm keeping all the females separate before I get the sorority tank ready, and they're going to be going into their big fish tank. So this is a temporary place. Now, some of you may ask, why didn't I just release them into this bigger container, because it's quite a large container. And the reason for that is, A, this container has been used for a lot of other things, such as cleaning or storing things. So there may be some chemical residue that I don't want to put the fish in to harm them. But also, because it's not a fully planted tank, the bettas would have a higher chance, the females, of fighting. And even though it has more room, versus a heavily planted tank like what I am intending to put them in, where they have a lot of hiding spots and a lot of space to move around. And also there will be some guppies, so that will also provide an extra distraction for the fish. So that's definitely why I am doing this. This also allows all the fish to heal, including the injured betta fish will get to properly heal all the injuries that she has and do a bit better before I put her in. And I want to give the little ones a chance to grow a bit bigger before they are put in a tank with this larger female, because she definitely has a size advantage over them. Oh, she definitely wants me to feed her too. How cute. So that is my temporary setup. Also, in regards to the light, even though it's not really secured very well, it is clipped here. So if it were to fall, I mean, it's going to lean on a lot of things, so it doesn't have a lot of room to fall. But if it was trying to, it's stuck here. So whenever you use aquarium lights, be sure to secure them in some sort of way. I'm just doing this one little light because then it just spreads out a bit of light around. They don't really need a whole lot of light. I just wanted to make sure they have some. So the Anubis, as well as the duckweed, have a little bit of light. So yeah, that is my little setup. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that if you are getting some new female bettas, or maybe have multiple male bettas that you need to temporarily keep warm, or if you're a breeder, then maybe you will try this out and it will help give your fish a stable temperature. So guys, do you like this temporary setup? In the comments below, let me know what you think. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you already haven't, be sure to subscribe and tell all your... Oh, phone ruined my wonderful outro. Maybe I'll keep it. Derpy outro.